I'm Mark Viali. Welcome to LAB415 Spotlight on Marketing with TV and CTV. This is our first of many events where we're going to be interviewing industry experts, startup founders, marketing leaders.
Started thinking about is like, how can we really efficiently fill in the top of funnel and broaden our message out efficiently to a much broader audience. And TV is obviously a place people start thinking about when they're in that position. The key to success is always going to be data. So data is paramount in all of this. TV is, of course, inherently difficult versus a digital channel to get to ingest that data and make sense of it. But there are solutions out there.
How do you figure out how to set up a good test for something?
So that's an excellent question. So I've merged over the years the tools that we have in the branding side of the fence to understand more about the target, to understand about what competitive is doing, to really get into objectives and strategies. And then I come up with a test, and I'm very cognizant that we should not spend a penny more of our clients' money than we have to. But we need a certain amount of frequency so we can get a statistically reliable read on performance and then be able to optimize.
What is a good creative? And in my opinion, it's a combination of three things. When you're talking about CTV or linear TV, it really is three things. One, the production quality of a spot. Unlike TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, where a lo-fi creative actually works better than something a little bit more polished, I think about kind of what I call the sandwich rule on CTV and linear TV, where chances are you're going into these channels for the first time, your ad is going to be sandwiched between two really expensive spots, one for Coca-Cola, one for Nike, and then there's your spots. The second part is an idea or an insight, a real consumer insight is your creative built on a consumer insight. And the reason this is important is because it's going to determine whether or not your audience actually cares about what you have to say in 15, 30, 60 seconds or whatnot. And the third component of a good creative is the action driving strategy. And this is where understanding what levers to pull in a creative, how to drive a call to action, how to dial up a storyline or script or visuals that get your audience to do what you want them to do is really, really important. Craft a creative that is designed strategically to drive as many sales as an infomercial. It's got all those elements, but does justice to your brand in terms of the look and feel and the tone. And that is how we build brands at Quirk, is by thinking about the balance between brand and DR and making sure that that is conveyed in the creative. And that is really what I think about is as performance advertising of 2023. That's what I think is required in this day and age for our consumers today.